And the Jamaicans in green look like they're lining up on the side, going to be attacking down towards the pony lines. That's where the horses come on and off, down by the Irish flag, the German flag, and the Spanish flag, and then the English flag, the Argentinian flag. There you go. Or maybe not. Remember, in polo, the teams change ends after every goal. Not after each chukker, not at half-time, but after every goal. Does get a little confusing. And the one main rule for people who've never seen polo before is the team at the end with the most goals wins, like many other sports. And in comes the ball from Ted Torrey, and the clock has started. You can see the clock counting down on the scoreboard, the NBC Channel 10 scoreboard, and a little backhand from Hamish Waits, trying to get Jamaica on the run, and he passes it to Shane Chin, the number 4, who gets a good shot forward and running forward. Rory Torrey tries for the backhand, unfortunately leaves it, and we've got Philip Joseph coming through for Jamaica. Philip Joseph opens the scoring. So Jamaica very quick onto the score within the first 30 seconds. Let's hope that's not going to be the way of the game. Hopefully the Newport team took them out for dinner somewhere last night and kept them dancing late. In comes the ball from Ted Torrey with the USA now going up towards the scoreboard. Who's got the ball at the moment? Looks like Dr. Dave Bullis trying the backhand, doesn't pull it off and leaves the ball for Hamish Waits. Hamish now got it. Hamish goes in behind Rory Torrey, goes for the big shot, comes back at him though, trying to get the backhand, and the whistles go as Dan Keating and Shane Chin are riding each other off, going over the ball by the looks of it. And we'll see what the umpires decide here. The main rule in polo is the line of the ball. So whichever direction the ball is travelling, whether it comes off a stick, off a pony, off the boards, the direction that it is travelling in is all important. And anybody coming down the same direction, not at an angle, but dead on the line of the ball, the direction that it is travelling, has the right to the ball, and nobody can come in at any sort of angle to impede that right. So the line of the ball and people on it have the right to it. Anybody coming at a slight angle does not, and they will cause a foul. So the first foul is in favour of Jamaica, and it's a 40-yard penalty, so it is an undefended penalty. USA have to be behind the goal line and away from the goal, and Jamaica have to be behind the ball. They get one shot at this. Shane Chin going to take it, pops it up in the air, sends it dead straight, and Jamaica double their lead to 2-0 with just over a minute gone. Well, we can hope for rain and stop a play. Come on, USA. We're 1 minute into the game. We don't need a team tactics talk yet. That's for half-time. So, teams back to the middle, changing ends again. Ted Torrey bowls the ball in between them, comes out in favour of Jamaica, and very quickly onto it is Hamish Waits. He leaves it behind for Philip Joseph, who leaves it behind for the number 1. Mitta going forward. Rory Torrey being ridden hard by Philip Joseph. This is the bumping I was telling you about. Dave Bullis, though, picks up the ball and turns it for USA. Can Dave get going? Hamish Waits tries to attack his stick. Bullis leaves it behind. The number 1 leaves it for Jamaica. Dan Keating gets a touch but couldn't bring it on. Now we have Rory Torrey. Rory gets a little touch. Rory gets another touch. Rory coming through. Oh, he's just hooked out of it by the number 2, Philip Joseph. It's left there. Dan Keating. Keating tries to bring it forward. Bounces off Minnie. Hamish Waits is on it. Hamish Waits tries to fish it off the boards, doesn't manage it. Minnie puts some pressure on him. Rory Torrey gets the ball. See, he's got the line now, so nobody can come across that line. Rory has the right to the ball. He's just going to tap it again. Now he's going to look for an underneck pass to hopefully Dan or straight at goal. Oh, it comes back at him. Has he got time? He has, I think. Yes, he did have time. He did cross the line, but if you've got time and it's safe to do, you're allowed to do it. Oh, look at that. The team's trying to get through. And it looked like Philip Joseph just hooked Rory at the vital moment. And the umpires blow a whistle.
Green foul.
And it looks like Jim DeAndres on the grey pony having a quick discussion with Ted Torrey. And it's going to be a penalty. Looks like a penalty in favour of the home team this time. Jamaica are retreating. It's inside the 30-yard line, so the USA have a choice of playing it from the spot, or they can move it to the centre of the field 30 yards out. They're going to take it from the spot. Because it's inside the 40, it's undefended again. Jamaica retreated behind their goal line and away from the goal mouth. And it looks like Rory Torrey will take this. He's got, 10 yards, maybe 15 yards to the goal. It's not that far out wide, so not really much angle involved. He should be able to just hit this through. He's got the one shot. Can he open the scoring? Goes for the shot. He almost pulls it wide, but it goes through the posts, and that's what we wanted. So the first goal to the home team. They halve the Jamaican lead. 2-1. And of course, back to the middle to change ends. USA there first, keen to get going. Ted coming up. In comes the ball between them, and it comes off Mitter's stick straight away to put Jamaica on the lead, but Dan Keating was onto it quick. Dave Bullis tries to go at it. Minnie's called off it by Rory. Rory sends the ball up to Minnie. Minnie being ridden out of it by Hamish. Doesn't get the ride off. Dave Bullis basically has the goal at his mercy, but it runs into a horse, and what a backhand by Philip Joseph for Jamaica. Turning quickly, Shane Chin. Dan Keating trying to get the hook. He does enough. Coming onto the ball now is Dave Bullis. Bullis, oh, that's dangerous. He leaves it for the number one, Mitter, for Jamaica. Mitter trying to make the move. Dan Keating on the near side. Well played him. He needed to make that shot. Turning on it very quickly, Rory Tory, and Rory gets a little touch, but Shane Chin picks it up. Minnie trying to meet it. Leaves it behind, and here comes Hamish. Hamish has left it. Shane Chin trying to get onto it. It's a little bit of a melee over there at the moment. It looks like Shane's going to come out with it. Shane's hooked by Dave Bullis, but Hamish has got a chance for a little backhander. Passes it to Philip Joseph. Joseph gets a good shot onto it, pushes it forward for Jamaica, but it's well wide at the moment. Rory Tory trying to angle his backhand away from the goal mouth, and it goes over the back line. And so we'll have a hit in to USA. And Rory just taps it in. No, he doesn't. Jim DeAnderson wanted to place the ball properly on the back line. So Jamaica are infield 30 yards. And Rory sends a nice pass to Dave Bullis. Dave gets onto it, sends the ball up forward. He's hooked out of it by Mitter. Where's the ball now? It looks like Joseph. Philip Joseph gets a touch to it. Dan Keating sort of out of position at the moment. Turning onto it very quickly is Mitter, the number one for Jamaica. Dave Bullis cleaning up for the USA. Oh, he didn't get the second shot. Hamish gets a backhand on it. And now we have Rory Tory on the near side. That's the left-hand side of the horse. The near side is the left-hand side. Now they're going to bump each other. And who gets to it? Oh, wow, well played. Hamish waits for Jamaica. Minnie tries to meet it, misses it. Where is it now? The number 4, Shane Chin, going towards goal. Dave Bullis and Mitter fighting for it. It's there for Dan Keating. No, he can't get to it. Mitter's still got it. Dan goes for the ride-off. What an under-the-neck shot from Mitter. Absolutely 90 degrees to the horse and puts it through the middle of the goal for Jamaica. 3-1. All right, back to the middle. The greens going up towards the Channel 10 scoreboard. Let's hope the USA can get it. They can't, and out comes Hamish waits again. Hamish looking for it. Rory trying to hook his stick. Hamish just going the whole way. Hamish straight out of the line out. Uh-oh. 4-1 with a minute still to go in the first chukker. And every Jamaican has scored a goal now. One apiece. That would be the sort of Jamaican way, wouldn't it? Very sort of democratic. Yeah, man, you can all have a goal each, man. Okay. All right, in comes the ball. And I think we're going to get a penalty in favour of Rory Tory. Talking about that Jamaican yeah, man type thing, that's probably why Hamish has just flown in from Colorado. I believe something's legal in Colorado now. Probably making a delivery on the way from Jamaica to here. Special Jamaican, fresh, on the way to play polo in Newport. Can be an expensive sport, you know. All right, umpires discussing. It looks like a penalty from the spot in favour of USA. It is for sure, because that was a cross by the number 1 of Jamaica. Dan Keating looking at it. Maybe they're going to move it forward for him. No? What are they discussing here? We still seem to be discussing stuff. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, it was a plain foul in favour of the USA. And they've put the ball back down again, so that's a good sign. And we're waiting to see who's going to take the penalty. Jamaica have to be 30 yards back. Rory Tory taps it in. He's backed up by Dr. Dave. Rory trying to sneak through the two Jamaicans. He's got past two of them. Going with him, though, is Hamish. Can Hamish get to him? Rory's just picked it up. He's trying to get through the goal. What a shot off his cane. Rory Tory. And there goes the first warning bell. Wow, they cut the shot that was. Under the pony, off the cane of the stick. It's almost like hitting a baseball off a pony. In comes the ball. USA going down towards the... Oh, no, they're not, because Jamaica are making the first move coming towards the scoreboard. Dave Bullis gets a nice angle backhand. Dan doesn't pick it up. Can Minnie? Minnie gets the first touch, and there goes the second bell to end the first chukker. Well, we had a couple of great goals in that first chukker, a couple of foul goals, which we don't appreciate. And so the players will go off and change their ponies. We're going to start the second chukker where that one finished is now. These ponies